The Grain Trade Center in Vienna was the 17th urban bombing in 4 weeks, blamed on Nod terrorists.
The Security Commission remains in closed session tonight following Nod terrorist actions in Slovenia.
At least your mother tipped well.
Harsh, unforgiving wilderness.
New Tiberium harvesting methods instituted by the Brotherhood of Nod increase profitability by 49%.
Nod Tiberium holdings now account for almost half of the world's known supply, giving the quasi-terrorist group incredible leverage in the London Gold Exchange. On the domestic side,
Cover of Tiberium ignored reporters at Hong Kong's Second World Tiberium Economic Impact Summit. Mobius is expected to refute charges from the scientific community that Tiberium might be dangerous.
مع اللون الأصفر.
As the GDI forces take off in another Nod assault, the free world holds its breath. This is Greg Burdett, WWN, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
Are you picking this up? Deactivate your defense matrix.
And that's the original introductory sequence. Now, there was, it looked confusing if you seen it for the first time, and essentially it's kind of an introduction into the lore of what happened in the world, some clues about the two factions, the Global Defense Initiative and the Brotherhood of Nod. The Brotherhood of Nod campaign is a bit easier. GDI is a bit tougher, but we're gonna play as GDI first. They didn't touch most of the content, so the missions are the same, but this is new. In the original Command & Conquer, there was no difficulty setting. This is what I meant by AI has been improved. Normal is how it was originally. I don't even want to think about what hard does. Casual just makes AI a bit stupid. Gives you more window of opportunity. The rest, I believe, is the same. I haven't really analyzed too much what the differences are. Both can power through enough force. You can. The light tank rush is just as viable as a mammoth tank rush, but you can't do that in the campaign because there's more limited resources. Well, you can on some of the later maps, but it's not so much of a thing. It's more of a thing that the AI doesn't do that. But the AI is different in single player than it is in multiplayer. In single player, for example, it will never use the steamroller setting. It will use it in multiplayer or in custom games, but it won't use it in single player. In single player, it's just scripted to do specific things and specific tactics. In custom games and multiplayer, it's well, if you ever played this in brutal difficulty in multiplayer, then you know what I mean. Okay, without any further ado, let's pick out GDI on normal difficulty and let's get into it.
Global Defense Initiative selected.
Are you picking this up? Good. I know you need more deep background, but we're up against it. Nod forces have fortified this beachhead at X-16Y42. Intelligence is still coming in, so we can't tell you a lot. But we found a chink in their armor. Commander Carter can sneak you and some backup forces on shore right here. You may get some artillery support from his gunboats, but this is mostly grunt work. Your mission is simple. Knock out all fortifications, eliminate all Nod troops, and establish a beachhead by building your base. Good luck.
Yeah, this is one of the big improvements they did. It's using a modern control scheme these days. It's not using the old one, original one.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Yes, moving out. Acknowledge.
New construction options. Building.
Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reporting, moving out.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Right
New
away, moving out.
construction options.
Okay.
Building.
Waiting for moving
Reinforcements
out.
arrived.
Moving out.
The first mission is essentially just a cleanup.
New construction
Ready.
options.
Wait on it. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have
Moving out.
arrived.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
The point of the first mission is essentially just to clean up all of the enemy units.
Building.
One of the more dramatic improvements
Building.
to the game is that you don't have to
Unit
build
ready.
units one by one.
Unit
Moving out.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Moving out.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Roger. Moving affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Got it.
Before you had to build each one of these one by one, and you had to wait for this to run out before you could build the next one. It was really annoying.
Moving out. Right away, sir.
They've changed that.
Aye, sir. Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Oh,
Got it.
there it is.
Yes, acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Unit ready.
Got it.
Building. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission
There we go.
accomplished.
That was a FMV showing how we've made a base.